we go with TNC Tigers versus GeekFam. Let's see who's going to take it. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, oh, Shadow Shaman. He's dropping really low to these axes, but he is just about going to survive and TP himself out of there. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, June's dropping low. Zeus, he's got it. And that is the early harass damage off the Zeus. Nice and healthy. Meanwhile, Sven in the bottom lane being dived onto the tower here by the Beastmaster and the Nature's Prophet. I say that, they get the cogs off, Arrow, no creeps around, and he's trying to wake his way out, but look at the battery cell, they're just going through him here. And down goes the Bloodseeker. I mean, this is a support Beastmaster, which, safe to say, we've never seen before. Meanwhile, up at top, Bloodseeker falling very low. Mirana finds the Witch Doctor, and with the cogs out as well, the heal, it's not going to be enough. That right click from Mirana will finish him off. You know, there's been a bit of pressure on them at the bottom, but not the same amount. Oh, look at that top. Again, they get two up here as the Zeus makes his first rotation of the game, and it pays off huge dividends. Anything in particular? Just a Zeus ult. They're catching him out, but they find the Beastmaster as the Sven rotates in with the Shaman. Meanwhile, Clockwork, he may have found something here. He's used those cogs. He's caught out the Witch Doctor, and the arrow comes sailing through, lands perfectly onto Ollie here, and they will take down the Witch Doctor. Nice little pickup from them beyond their tower. Meanwhile, Zeus is just finds a Bloodseeker. Bottom lane, there's your first rupture. It goes out onto the Clockwork, but this guy, he's so tanked, he's just running straight out of it. But now the stun comes out from the Witch Doctor, and the Nature's Prophet ultimate comes in, the Shaman, and they can close that gap quickly, and they can find it. Now the smoke has popped. Bloodseeker knows that he's going to get himself out of here. The Clockwork comes in as well, but no level 6 on him means no catch. Looks like maybe even the Witch Doctor will get away as well. Oh, that's a lot of damage. It is enough. It is enough. Nice read by the Zeus there. Smoke is out. This is a level 6 on Clockwork, and they're looking for it, and they land the hook shot onto the Nature's Prophet, and now let's start to take him down. Prophet can't do anything, and that's going to be a nice pick off first use of the hook shot as well, I believe. GeekFam aren't going to take this any further. They're not in any position to. They have now hit their level 6 on the Beastmaster, so that could be something. As Sven comes in and stuns up the Nature's Prophet, stops him teleporting. He's made a barrier with his treants, but Sven just cleaves right the way through it. Arrow's going to make it bad, but then comes the arrow, and there comes a Starstorm, and the Mirana will find the kill onto the Prophet. Not too hard. However, they get the return. No, actually, that's the Witch Doctor going down. Rupture is out onto Clockwork as well as a Maledict. I think he's going to be popped off here, maybe. Yep, he does go down. Although Beastmaster trying to limp his way away from this one. He's got a Raw available should he want to turn around here, but it doesn't look likely. As Sven's giving the chase here, uses that Storm Hammer and the Lightning Bolt from the Zeus just to finish it off. She wants to make the plays. Got a Clockwork as well. They can go on this if they want to. Just going to throw themselves to the creeps here. Rupture is out, and I think that's what they wanted as the hook shot comes in. Follow it up with an arrow, and this Bloodseeker just got handled. TP yourself out of there, Mirana, and earn a victorious trip to base. Meanwhile, there's a smoke up from the Beastmaster and from the Witch Doctor. They want to make something of this Roar. They haven't used it yet, and they want to find a kill. Now they're going to find the Shadow Shaman. The Roar, it gets cancelled by the Hex. Up onto the high ground, the Shaman goes. They're chasing him down and finally get that Roar off, and they will finish him off. He does drop the stakes just before he dies. Ollie getting very low on the Witch Doctor. The arrow comes sailing through. Then they finish him off. 1 hit, 2 hits, it's all it takes. Meanwhile, they find a nice stun onto 2 heroes here. The Sven has found it. Now the jump away, but the ulti from the Zeus is there. And they finish off the Beastmaster as well. And that is 3 heroes dead in return for a Shaman kill. Very awkward. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, they're actually going to ult. I think he's just scouting as they're chasing down the Witch Doctor, but he backs out. They know that the Storm will be getting involved there. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Nature's Prophet got very low indeed. And it's actually the Zeus which may go down, though he turns around and gets off the Arc Lightning. Sven doesn't offer so much in terms of pushing. He's going for the Sergeant Yasha, which will help him hit things a little bit more. Clockwork, waiting in the tree lines, thinking about going for something here. They know he's here, though. They use the axes. They reveal him. He says hello and hookshot straight up onto the Witch Doctor here. And Maledict is out, but the arrow catches him and brings down the Witch Doctor. My eyes doth deceive me. They're looking, though. They want to punish this Prophet. And the Clockwork finds him. Has to close down the gap, but the Zeus is there with a lightning bolt. The damage is just too much. Prophet goes for the most ambitious TP of his life. Why not? Got to throw it out. Doesn't quite pay off. Meanwhile, it's a Rupture. It's out onto the Shaman, and they get a kill. This is a nice little kill for the Storm Spirit here. Has dipped down, but you know... Oh. Rupture. Sorry, now the Rupture is out. They've caught the Sven, and with this Blade Mail, the Sven really doesn't want to be hitting this. He hits the creeps instead, but actually, Sven's just going to drop. That was not good. Wards up onto the high ground, attempted T-ward, nothing there. Nimbus now available on the Zeus as well, so this is a very powerful point for them. They've got their Sanjin Yesha, Mask of Madness, and Aegis up on the Sven. For the Lincoln's drums. You got more snakes? Oh, you've even got snakes. They are sitting pretty here, and well, there is a split push, so the Nature's Prophet TP'd back to split the wave. They only need to take down these two creeps in order, but here comes a hook shot. They're not looking to just push it, they're looking to fight as they bring down that poor old Bloodseeker. Now the Witch Doctor ulti is doing quite a lot as the Sven's just stuck here, but don't forget he's got this Aegis, so even when he drops, which he now will, he's going to come straight back again, and with the power of the snakes, the power of everything, this Sven's sitting pretty right now. But as we saw before, the Prophet, he cut the wave and is still cutting the wave. He's just dragging the creeps along. Look at this, what a player. He saves the racks single-handedly. The Prophet saves the racks. Oh, hook shot forwards. They found the... Wow, that was just a complete annihilation. GeekFam are, but GeekFam aren't really going for anything just yet. They're going to farm this part of the map and then maybe group up. They ping. Maybe they've seen the clockwork. Now the Zeus is going to reveal them. The pings are out. The hook shot us onto the high ground. Beautifully done as they get all over the Witch Doctor, and the arrow comes through just to finish it off. The Shaman nearly at 6k, and he's got himself some items to go with it as well. Meanwhile, well, oh, the ultimate, it catches out, and one hits up by the Sven, and well, Nature's Prophet next on the list, and they'll keep him locked down, and they will go to town, and it's a godlike streak for the Zeus. Clockwork and Shaman just kind of looking around. They know that this storm is out here somewhere. And Sven just doing his business, but the hook shot is in. They found the the Bloodseeker, who pops that BKB, now fighting it up, and the roar is out. Mirana stuck inside the Witch Doctor ward. They're gonna bring her down. Meanwhile, they're chasing down this Bloodseeker, but Bloodseeker is just running himself away. Meanwhile, Sven just wailing on the Beastmaster, tears him apart. Now Blood get blink forward. They will take down the Bloodseeker. Chuyin trying to do his best. He zips in on the storm. They catch the Sven, keep him locked down. No more BKB from him, but the Lincolns will stop him getting paralyzed cast. He's also got this Aegis, so pretty tricky to deal with. Meanwhile, Force Staff into... Okay, I don't really know that. Okay, someone else Force Staffed him, but still. Didn't really work for the old Sprout. Sprout the racks, doesn't matter, they can still fight it. And looks like it's going to be 2 racks as the unkillable Sven just does his business. Nimbus used, hook shot as well. They push the Prophet back. No escaping the Nimbus, does Full Staff out. Meanwhile, it's actually the Shaman who gets brought down. Sven trying to get revenge for his fallen comrade, and he's going to burn his Aegis for this. Clockwork's still around, trying to do his best. He's got a 4 staff available. And Sven doesn't really want to go aggressive here, I don't think, so they'll force him out, try and keep him out of danger, but the jump forwards, they want to go for this. He's got no BKB for another 8 seconds. He's getting low. They've got the roar as well. They're keeping the Sven locked down. They will kill him. They've lost their racks. They find the Sven. Can they get more? Look, definitely worth committing to it, but look at this smoke around the side. GeekFam, they're going for the interesting initiation here, and they've actually found the Shaman. If they can bring him down before he drops his words, it's going to be a great start to the fight for them. A BKB used, but Storm's already taking a lot of damage. There's a hook shot. Can they finish off the Shaman? They certainly can. And now, well, Storm could be in danger. Roar is used out on to the Clockwork. Meanwhile, where is your Sven? Well, he's trapped up inside these cogs, but he does manage to find the kill as Ollie and Chuyin both go down, and now trying to find the Bloodseeker. He gets really low just from 2 hits from the Sven, but they actually finish the Sven off. They just keep him locked down. This Nature's Prophet doing so much work. Now they're looking for the Clockwork as well. TP forwards, they're going on to the little man machine, and there's no way he can get out of this one. He is just going to drop to the Urkid Pop, so 3 kills for nothing. And this is not the direction you want to be going in, Shaman. This is not the direction you want to be going in. They find him, they get the Hex, so they'll throw out the Nimbus. They want to keep this guy alive, but Shaman, well, the hookshot comes through, but he's already dead. Now in comes Bloodseeker, and it looks actually like TNC are going to back out of this one. Nope, in comes the Sven. Look at do some damage, and here we go. He's going to find the Witch Doctor at the very least, but there's the Sprout coming out, and oh no, Sven's team fight is completely gone. Like, he's just stuck. He can't do anything. Nature's Prophet does have to back out because of the Mirana. Thankfully, they have Aura Heroes which can do damage, and they do kill him. And now the Beastmaster, well, they're going to turn it around onto him as well. Maybe not as bad as a fight as we first thought, as they take it down, the Beastmaster. Alright. This fight much better for TNC than the first one. Sure, you lose your Shaman, but, you know, I think that was TNC maybe getting a little bit carried away after killing your Shaman and being like, we could do anything, and just running straight at Aegis Sven. And they jump on the backlines. the Storm. He's looking for the Clockwork. This is a tricky hero to bring down, and BKB is out from Nature's Prophet, but the Roar onto... Oh no, they actually managed to bring down the Storm Spirit. No buyback on him. Meanwhile, Bloodseeker running up onto the high ground. He's got a BKB available. It's not going to help you from the Sven, though, as the stun is out. Possibly could have BKB'd that off, but no word to say it for his buyback life. Okay, jumping straight back into this one, but Sven just playing around the enemy base. Meanwhile, in the backlines, they take down the Witch Doctor, and Sven is just diving Fountain as GG is called, and this game is going to go to TNC. Well, can't say GeekFam didn't put up a fight, but it was a convincing game from TNC and TN. They make the Sven work, they make the Zeus work, and, well...